danger, excitement, mustaches. It's time for another episode of Vault Hunter Adventures featuring Sir Hammerlocke. In this week's tale, our hard-boiled heroes travel to the savage continent of Agris. Their goal? To uncover the most exotic creatures Pandora has to offer and give them the old 1-2. But danger looms on the horizon for our swell swashbucklers. For while Handsome Jack may be gone, his legacy lives on.
Aha! You've made it, old chum. I've set up a base camp of sorts near your location. Come find me, would you?
Hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Last time we finished up Mr. Torgue's campaign of carnage by defeating, quote-unquote, Flyboy, defeating Piston's blimp, and also defeating Piston himself, who turned out to be a dirty cheater. But let's be honest, we all knew that. In this part, we are going to start the third DLC campaign, Sir Hammerlocke's Big Game Hunt, or something like that. This is actually technically my second time going through at least the opening of this campaign, because my first recording got horribly corrupted for no reason. Yay! And I completely forgot that I actually did something last time that I discovered. You can actually press F on these to completely ignore them. I know, how fitting. Press F to ignore. Press F to pay respect. Anyways, so I'm gonna press F on all these, ignore them, so we can focus specifically on the main story of this DLC. So we first got to find and meet up with Sir Hammerlocke. So this is the one DLC I've never played before. Technically, I mean, I did play it again. What am I trying to say? This is technically my second time going through it. I'm going back here because there's actually a new use station I want to grab back here. This is technically my second time playing it, at least the opening. But the rest of the campaign, after we get to the next area, I have never played before. So unfortunately, you aren't going to see my reactions, such as, what the fuck are these things? These are marsh drifters.
That was awesome!
They're a pain in the ass to deal with, but they do have some very easy, vulnerable points for you to shoot. Anyways. So we gotta meet up with Sir Hammerlocke over in his little campsite, which is actually near this building right over here. So let's get a move on, shall we? As you notice, there is a catch-a-ride station, so we will be getting a vehicle later on. We're gonna run into any other weird creatures around here. A lot of, like, skull things around here. I don't know, I guess this is like... What is this, like, based off of? I want to say, like, I don't know, the same thing that, like, witch doctors are based around. Speaking of which, we actually have witch doctors here. They are an enemy we can fight and kill.
Free.
And they are resistant to Maya's phase lock. So that's just awesome. Yeah, I was having hell fighting these guys. These guys are stupidly powerful and can easily just kill me, so that's fun.
Please.
Especially since the freaking witch doctors are resistant to my phase lock, so that's awesome. Did find out, though, the little pole that we got in with our last skill point last time, that is so nice. It actually has a really far range, much farther than I thought it was. So we're supposed to actually head up into that cave over there, but we can't just, like, climb that scaffolding. That'd be too simple. We instead have to go under here.
I'm nearby. Come find me and we'll fight our way to the lodge together. Then it'll be nothing but a carefree weekend of hunting, companionship, and bawdy jokes about social taboos.
Indeed, Hammerlocke, indeed. Hell, that's all I talk about nowadays, is just social taboo stuff. Go right in here. You may notice that this looks kind of similar to the Caustic Caverns. Well, apparently this continent used to also be a part of another doll mining facility. So that's awesome. Hammerlocke, old buddy, what's up?
What ho, Vault Hunter!
What ho to you?
Welcome to Agris. The lodge is just up the path here. Stick close and we should arrive with no trouble.
In theory. What's worse than an NPC that walks faster than your walk speed or slower than your run speed? An NPC that's just slow. I hope I'm able to just travel ahead of him, honestly, because I am not in the mood to just wait for him. Oh boy. Yeah, spores. Those are some interesting enemies. Oh, speaking of enemies. So yeah, we have a lot of new enemies this time around. Unlike freaking the Badass Creator Badass Dude, where it was just variations of old bandits and stuff.
Enough. I love my
I mean, granted, these guys are just variations of old bandits. We have freaking Devil Witch Doctor here, which basically, there are different types of Witch Doctors, each one with like different elementals attached to it. And like I said, Maya's not going to be the best for this because Phase Lock is resisted by the Witch Doctor, so have fun with that. The words they say, though, is pretty funny.
No.
Come on, where's... Oh, where's the last dude? Hello? Hammerlocke, old pal, do you know where the last dude is? Oh, hey, vault symbol. That's new. I didn't see that there last time. There you are. There we go.
I see you in my swamp, little moths. I know why you're here. You want what's in my ship. You want my power.
Pardon. We came here to hunt. Afraid we've never heard of you before.
What? Really? Professor Nakayama? Hyperion Scourge? I poisoned Atlas's CDO.
Oh, that's nice. Good for you.
People are terrified of me. How do you not know? You guys are assholes.
We can use this lodge as a base of operations for our hunting expeditions. I'll let you do the honors. Depress that switch and let there be light.
Are you sure we're the assholes here? I mean, it's not our fault that we don't know who you are. We don't even come to this continent very often, if at all. Where the frick is Hammerlocke? There he is. I was like, where is he? Oh yeah, it's on the other side. I forgot. Oh yeah, that's the spore, by the way. These giant flying things, thankfully, are able to be phase locked, so there's that at least. They're still a pain in the ass to kill.
Dozens of creatures for us to track down. If I can repair that catchment, we shall sail into the heart of Red's and begin our hunt.
Tally ho!
Yeah, whatever you said, Hammerlocke. I barely heard what you said, but sure. Oh, yeah, we got that. I forgot. I'm actually going to equip that. I had this equipped for a while, but then switched it out for something else, but it's much nicer than the shield we have since, you know, that's 1900 and this is freaking 26, or 19,000, 26,000. Yeah.
Much fun.
Either good. No. Alright, sell this.
2 words, my friend.
Any good guns in
No
here?
refunds.
Nope.
I'm always happy to take
Any
your
better
money.
shields?
Thank you for joining me on this expedition, by the by. One can get rather lonely on treks such as these, and with my right hand being made of metal, I'm incapable of amusing myself in the way most other males would. Some ribald humour for you there. Positively ribald.
Ah, yes.
Lovely.
Because this is the kind of jokes that us men make. We make sex jokes. Yeah, let's be honest, we honestly do. I won't deny it. Alright, Hammerlocke, I'm coming. Unlike you. I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. Though I understand that would be painful, but it sounds like you'd still be able to do it, though. Am I seriously starting to think about the logistics of masturbating with a freaking robot hand? Yes, I am.
There's the catch-a-boat station where you can summon a dinghy. I shall have to repair it after I take a moment to laugh heartily at the amusing cadence of the word dinghy. Now that that's over with, please watch my back. Once I've repaired the station, you can summon a dinghy, travel deeper into the swamp, and start hunting some real game.
Sounds good. This should be relatively easy. We've defended people before. We should have no problem here. And yeah, for a place that's covered mostly in swamp, it sure is industrialized.
Old Hunter, I fear things are about to get hairy.
Oh, really? What a freaking shocker.
Where in damnation did they get boats?
Bye now.
Oh, I just gave my ass handed to me right now. Great. Awesome.
No.
Okay. grenades.
And stay down.
And we have a freaking spore. The spores will attack the tribesmen here, I believe, if I remember correctly. So you can at least hope for that.
Hold it right there.
Where's the witch doctor? Definitely, there it is. We definitely want to focus on trying to kill the witch doctor first. It's their most powerful adversary.
Enough.
Like I say, it's kind of hard to do so when it freaking resists my
Hear me,
attacks.
bitches.
Switch over to the shotgun. Oh, hi, you're here. And you blew me up. Okay.
And now you will fall.
Oh, there. There's lots of you. Okay. The spores can be really annoying. Oh yeah, we get a bunch of new skins for our boat. Or our dinghy, I guess. Looks like there's a bunch of them right over there. And magazines, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, we got this. I forgot, this is actually a really powerful gun.
This will hurt.
Doesn't seem to be doing much to the witch doctor, but it's still powerful. Besides, it partially heals up some of the damage that I deal.
Stop. Pull.
Here we go. Okay, and there's a level 50. It's fun seeing that little skull there. Take the iridium, thank you very much. Is that all of them?
Something's wrong here, Vault Hunter. Who is that horribly overdramatic so-and-so who sicked those savages on us?
You mean Nakayama? I don't know.
I finished repairing the catcher boat. Grab a dinghy and get going.
Yeah, sure, I'll do so in a bit. Who the? Oh, it's you. Like I said, if you just blow those like little glowy things in the back of them, they kind of die really quickly. They're kind of like how with bristalisks, you can melee their rocks, and then they just kind of like instantly die. Not really instantly, but pretty close to it. Welcome to Acres. Now, kill some stuff. With pleasure.
Now, let's go hunting. I've heard tell of an unusual creature out in Silas Grove. Head out there, find it, and do what you do best. By which I mean blast it to tiny bits, of course.
Of course, naturally.
Hello.
But first...
Things need to be shot and... I hear tell of a Borok that dines only on human flesh. You'll have to be either extremely clever or extremely... I've marked its lair on your echo device. Head there now.
Borok, okay. That's a new creature I've never heard of. Alright, stop moving. I hate things I can't just suspend in air with phase lock. They're a pain in the ass. Anyways, before we head off to Silas Grove, there are several side quests we need to grab back over to the lodge. I'll see you back up there. Alright, first off, still just a Borok in a cage. Art requires suffering, but not yours. Egg on your face, hard-boiled. And I like my monsters rare. Let the hunt begin.
I am Dietmar von Heinrich Zimmerschneit, and I search for truth. I am filming a documentary about hunting, about you. You will capture the monstrositat, while I record mine director's commentary. I have set up cages. Find them.
Alright, sounds fun. Next up, I like my monsters rare.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? You don't speak Agrin. Sorry. I'm one of the native bandits you've been shooting at around here. How you doing? Anyway, there are a few rare and irritating creatures I'd like you to kill for me. No way to know where or when they'll turn up, though. Just keep your fingers crossed and your eyes open.
So yes, this one. That's why I haven't even touched this Sulek Drifter till now. It's because it's part of this quest. We basically just have to kill a bunch of rare creatures that occasionally spawn. There's some...
Another creature my brothers and I won't have to worry about anymore. Thank hello.
They just randomly spawn, just like, basically... They have some... I read about on the wiki that they have some locations where they more commonly spawn. or it's like easier to grind them, but we can take care of those later. We'll probably find a whole bunch of them while we're just going through our main story, so. But that's why I waited until until the dialogue was over to actually attack it. And finally, egg on your face.
Dietmar von Heinrich Zimmerschneit speaks to you. The documentary I am filming about you needs a scene of a warrior collecting eggs. Eggs collecting is extremely popular with my target audience. Retrieve some for me, and I will narrate your descent into the Yoki epicenter of the human soul.
Good luck.
Hold up. What do we have here? Looks like something that's better than the gun I have right now. Let's see how it feels. So it's not... It does follow the doll formula, where I have to actually rapidly click instead of just hold it down. But I'll take it for now. You never know. Can't hurt. We also got a few customization skins for the boats that we're about to get, so that's great. And everything else is just kind of trash, so let's sell
High
it.
quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Alright, anyways.
Thanks for the scratch. Goodbye, friend.
So, for the drifter eggs, I learned that they're kind of just all over the place. I don't know if there's like more eggs than 23. Kind of felt like there were, but basically we just kind of have to run all over the place and find the eggs. They'll be highlighted with the little blue light that's usually on objective quests. So the real thing that we kind of just need to have is, I think actually it's this one. I remember where this one is. So we're first going to go here, and then we could do still bark in the cage. So, but without further ado, let's go get our dinghy, shall we? Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, it's not as fast as, like, say, Light Runner. It's still fast, and it's still going to help us get around a lot. Especially considering how long the walk was from the New Use Station over to the lodge. Wow, I cannot think today, apparently. Oh yeah, we get different types. We get corrosive, flame, and shock. I'm actually going to go shock. I personally have yet to see how the shock one works. Oh, let's see. Well, you never know. It could be useful. The flame one just feels too short. Like, your range just feels really short. And unfortunately, we can't just walk over these eggs to collect them. We have to actually get out of our vehicle, move around it.
The Vault Hunter collects the eggs for reasons known only to them. Boredom, justice, because I paid them to do so. We can but speculate.
And yeah, that's basically what you do for the 23 eggs. Again, these aren't like actually marked on your map at all, so you just kind of have to wander around and try to find them. I believe if we do continue going this direction, we can find more eggs, but there actually isn't anything really of note over here, except maybe some fights. So I'll just grab this last egg over here, next to this camp. Oh. And we pissed everyone off. Just army of presents. Okay. Oh. Just gonna grab the egg, and skedaddle. And there's a spore boss. Awesome. Unfortunately, it's not one... We do need to collect some spores for quests, but the spore that we need is a slag spore. Wow, I'm not killing this thing at all. Okay. Well, so much for that. I'm better off just fighting these guys on the ground.
You won't enjoy this.
God, I really wish I was level 50 because then I could actually use better one of these guns, but unfortunately, according to the variations I looked up, it only gets really good at level 50. I know that probably makes no sense, but basically, according to the wiki, there are like different variations of the guns, and they are very specific levels.
Just give
So I don't think there's any other gun besides level 50. I might be wrong about that, though. I'm talking about the, what's this gun called again? The conference call or something? Yeah, conference call. Alright, I really don't need to kill these guys.
That was interesting.
Because of the noise, so. Their crit spot is literally that empty, that open space right there, so. Just die already. I just want to get the egg, people. Come on. I didn't even look at what skins we had for the boat. Oh well. Alright, 4 eggs down. Let's get back on and get a move on. So like I said, they're just kind of all over the place. I don't know if there's like more than 23. If there's exactly 23, I do know where some of them that we'd be missing are located. Thankfully. And in the meantime, we're just going to kind of look around while we head towards our location. See, I think there's one over here somewhere, isn't there? I thought there was. Guess not. Just gotta keep a watchful eye out to see for any blue lights. And it kind of makes me wonder, did people of Pandora actually see these lights? I mean, we've broken the wall several times, so it wouldn't shock me. I also need to change my skin again. Alright. Looks like we have an enemy over there, I saw briefly. Is there anything else over here? No. Is that enemy one of the rare monsters we need to kill? Nope, it's just another corrosive spore. I don't need to deal with that right now. And you're just a regular marsh trooper. And I'll kill you just because I can. Come on, just hit the damn vulnerability spots. Yeah. Oh, there's a fire spore. That's awesome. Now you, I do need to kill though. Two-leg drifters are part of the rare monster quest, so you know what? It'd just be easier for us to fight with our own weapons.
You should all be running.
Now you better not freaking blow up my dinghy. Oh, both of you, I have to deal with both of you right now. I don't want to.
My training's paying off. Gotcha.
Come on. Just die already. There we go. Okay. That all said and done. These are just like little spores that come off the spores. Let's get a move on. If I remember correctly, we need to go somewhere over here. Or, well, we need to go over here because we see 2 egg locations anyways. But somewhere else that we actually need to go, I'm thinking of. This place is creepy. It's just really creepy. Definitely has the like grimiest of the textures of areas we've seen so far.
Eggs, the genesis of life, the beginning of creation itself, and yet so nummy, so very, very nummy.
On the subject of creepy, you know, with the mention of eggs and friggin' German accents, reminds me of the friggin' video I just kind of rewatched recently by the user Jello Apocalypse. He basically reviewed every Pixar movie in 10 words or less, and for the Puss in Boots movie, his thing was, look at those sweaty egg lips, all in a German accent. It is kind of disturbing and explosive. That's actually new. I didn't even know they came in explosive. Okay, so yeah, that voice line just kind of reminded me of that. Anyways, the location we need to actually go for Hammerlocke's little thing is right over here. Go open this. And there's also some eggs over here, so we can at least grab those. I don't think our dinghy can go in here, probably not. So it's just going to hang out outside for now. Got us an egg. Thank you. Alright. Money. Not like we really need it, but I'll take it. Alright, up we go. Though I did realize we fell under $1 million. That's rough. But it's to be expected at some point.